That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? Man. That man can climb a ladder.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
And the reception by James.
Oh.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Moving against Curry. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Green. And he converts the layup. Green's got his first 2 points.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
LeBron all late with the pass and shit.
Barnes against Smith. Barnes passes to Bogut. And the wide open shot from Green. And another basket for Golden State.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's stolen by Smith. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Thompson.
Oh.
Shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best 3-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. Barbosa.
That shit away.
Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you
Barbosa
have
got
to have your
scared
head in the game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And it goes out of bounds.
Good block.
Last touch by Green. Here's James. Warriors with the rebound. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game at Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so
Tell
far
them
is their
again.
ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The shot's good from Irving.
guys. That's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Bogut.
You can't get that downhill.
To the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there, given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career.
Nigga shooting Burger King biscuits.
For Cleveland.
Oh, look at this.
He's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in
Ooh.
for Kevin Love. And Jefferson subbed in for LeBron. Here's Fry. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
And Green gets it to go.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
Here's Irving.
Oh, come on. It's sweet move.
Go the other way with it. 3-on-3. Barnes kicks to Green. And it's Thompson.
Oh, good move.
Assist by Bogut.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing it.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
And he gets it to go.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spades checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Bogut dishes to Spades. Mozgov with the steal. And here we go. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Fry. Stolen by Thompson. Passes it to Rush. Here's Spades.
Whoa.
Finished off the break. Spades has got his first 2 points.
Right now, they're getting beat down the floor. They look a step slow.
And that's 6 of their last 10 that they've surrendered here coming off fast breaks. They need to sharpen up. And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Come on, Mozgov, baby. You down there by yourself. Bang with him.
Really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And Spades gets it to go.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Get it, Mozgov. Let's go.
And the layup's good off the glass. Mozgov's got 6. On his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far.
Somebody came to play.
Leading by just 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Check it out. Put your hands together. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Dellavedova in a point guard. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
LeBron James. First personal foul, team's first.
Spades, the pass to Livingston. Feeds to Spades. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Spades has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
To the inside, Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got 10.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The Warriors leading. Dellavedova kicks to James. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Some motherfucker get in the lane.
They've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Banked in off the glass. James has got 4 this quarter. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Rush. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And Curry, here we go. The basket drops.
Bullshit.
Foul on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Well, you think about Stephen Curry.
He is right now.
Thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters.
I'm up by 1 now.
He's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots. English high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker of the
off.
game.
Green, no luck.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him.
They sold you out, yeah. Oh, left him open?
Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game. He can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
Screen by Smith.
Oh, no.
Dishes to Love. Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Green. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
He went up strong.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And for Steph Curry, to me, that is remarkable. I mean, it used to be
He broke your boy's ankles.
to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range too. But Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open 3. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Kicks it to Bogut. They double him with Irving. From 13, and the Warriors miss again. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that.
Oh, who got it? Oh, got him. Come on, baby.
Rebound by Iguodala.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got
Oh, he got a piece of that.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable
Now we got it
in their
again.
shot attempts.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. J.R. Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Yeah, that's how I
Look at
do
the
that.
metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Nobody near Irving. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 7 points.
Probably slipping on that one.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. James checked in for Cleveland. Warriors trailed by 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Green. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's Curry with the drive. And
Hell no, yo.
fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Green. He has 14 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Bogut out there with Looney. And it's Curry in at the 1. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead
Count that.
and handle your business.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Jefferson drawing the double team. And stolen by Barnes.
Don't foul.
Curry attacking.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low
Bullshit.
turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team create much of a cushion.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Some changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Iguodala in for Curry. And Cleveland also making a change. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Jefferson.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Smith with it. Picked up by Thompson. Smith drawing the double team.
I just jump on and niggas out of bounds.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Love the pass to Dellavedova. They get it again. Here's Thompson. Cannot hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The drive by Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Nice finish there to put him up in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get some more of those.
That's fragile.
Down the stretch.
And Varejao kicks to Iguodala. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You out here to give it to LeBron. Already got 4.
Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Why are they in this fucking full court defense?
Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. An automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
He's checked in for Cleveland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
Why those motherfuckers keep playing this full court defense?
Down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
He is right now. About one.
It's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts.
What the fuck?
Made multiple all-star teams, but now.
Ooh. Third.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair.
Put that shit from out his head.
The thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Livingston dishes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Goes back up.
Bullshit.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It's all tied up.
Defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Looney comes in for Draymond Green. Both free throws good from Rush.
You know, the Cavs last
Damn, pass it right to him.
They had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Jacks up a 3. And a rebound.
Let's go.
To the Cavaliers. Smith's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Held it over the pass to Love.
Come on, Love. Move your feet, man.
Here's Livingston. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
All right, I'm down by 4.
His 4th assist in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Damn, Brian, shit.
At the defensive end, I mean, especially inside, they've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The drive by James. Soft
trying.
off the glass.
Don't get back from defense, man. What the fuck were y'all running?
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And he gets it to go.
That motherfucker call a 3, you know it's going in.
By 5. The outside leaner. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Timeout call.
They got 8 points, man. I'll shut that nigga down.
You know, I think he just wants to teach her what the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
You still on Black Ops? Huh? Shit.
That'll be a 5-second call. Irving for three. No good on that last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Warriors on top, up by 5.
I'll up by 5.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point.
It's been on Black Ops, man. Yeah, I'm at 54, 55 right now. One of them.
Here's Dellavedova. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got LeBron James. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Fry in at the 4 spot.
Get in there.
He's again. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Thompson.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling.
Oh my God.
What a putback.
That's that nigga's 5th foul, man.
Something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Spates checked in for Klay Thompson. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He has 8 points and a block.
And guys, let's get your take on
Let's say this shit like that nigga was having a good game.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with.
Check out the game LeBron is having. Got 8 points and 1 block.
On all cylinders in the transition game too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The first one falls. And how much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Down low. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is
money ball.
Defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
And Cleveland making a change
Good
here. Love's checked in.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never...
That nigga can't even shoot a jumper right now.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Smith checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. And last year, down to 35.
Iguodala with it. Picked up by Love. The offensive rebound. Here's Green. And the rejection by Love. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from LeBron.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second. Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Love wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The drive by Iguodala. The dish to Spates. Pass to Curry. And the shot.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's LeBron with the drive. To the inside. Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Both loose.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the rejection by Love. And stolen by James.
Rah. Oh, come on, yeah.
And it's the Warriors on the break. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Man, that nigga had 3 of them on him, still score.
Right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Smith outside. LeBron kicks to Love. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And that one's good. Barnes.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
That's good. And the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Smith.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Curry wide open, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. From deep, LeBron. Barnes grabs the miss.
These motherfuckers ain't hitting shit.
By 7. Here's Curry with the 3. Good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Warriors.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It sure is. It sure is.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Draymond Green. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Williams for three. It's deflected. And stolen by James. Williams, that's good.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Barbosa kicks to space. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
It's stolen by Jefferson. And the dunk by James.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the side.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Timeout called, Cleveland. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Took that L. Damn.
35 assists. You wanted you to get it, nigga. You pack this little bowl on your ass.
Did he have 16 for real?